Okay, so what is going on, folks? Welcome to Joe Does Stuff. It's Monday morning as I begin this, and what kind of stuff do we got going on? Well, it's been a couple of days since I had a video for this channel, and I had a video that I decided to not go with because it was in relation to the big mansion house. Oh man, I forgot my damn refrigerator's humming in here. So I had a video in relation to the big mansion, and it was about the deal falling apart. So let me break this thing down for you as quickly as I can. So I think it was on Thursday or Friday, one of those days. Hey buddy, you're such a good boy. I would get information from the realtor telling me, hey look, they're not happy, the seller, the homeowner, he's not happy about the fact that the deal has changed so much. The price changed, the close date changed, the price got dropped, and then the close date got changed because I can't close until the first week of July if I'm gonna get that house. Well, in that time when I was basically assuming and feeling like the deal was gonna fall apart, I started really second guessing this house. Now I've been back out to this little town where this house is located at. I took my wife out there. I mean, I'm really doing as much thinking about this situation as I possibly can. And let me share this real quick as well. If I get this house, I don't even know if I want to do the full flip with this. And in fact, what I think would be better to do with this house, this monster 4,100 square foot home, is to turn this thing into a rooming house or a halfway house, right? And I don't know how much of that is actually going on out in this area. Now, I did see one house that was doing something like this, but maybe there's a market for the rooms. But am I gonna be able to rent all of the rooms? Because in my perfect scenario, I guess, idea about that, I'd be like, okay, well, I can get 4 people in the house paying $150 a week, $600 a month. They're renting a room in a monster house, and I'm making $2,400 a month. That's really great passive income. That's the 1% rule all day. And if I did rent the house out like that, well, I'm not doing the full reno in that thing. I'm not doing the roof. I'm not doing the roof. I do the HVAC. I'm not even doing the HVAC. I'm gonna do the electrical and the plumbing, maybe put another bathroom in that house. But it would be so much cheaper to get the house to that stage than to do the full flip where the potential of that house selling or sitting, the sitting is definitely what that house would end up doing the most. The point of the matter is I didn't think the deal was gonna go through, so I started second guessing the house, and then I said that I was out. I said, look, I'm tired of the BS, and there was a lot of BS that was going on, and I said that I was out. Well, the realtor dude, the young guy, would come back to me and say, hey, look, Joe, they've agreed to the terms. I'm gonna send you over the contract. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I said, okay. So I get the contract, and you know, they've changed a couple of things, and because I can't close until the first week, then they want till the second week to move out, and I'm like, you know, screw all that. I'm not playing these games. Like, we're not gonna sit here and do this. Get your shit and get the hell out if I'm gonna buy the house. That's my feeling on the situation. And maybe I'm wrong feeling that, but I'm just looking for whatever I've got for my own self. I don't know what that means. I guess I'm just trying to keep all out in mind right this second. I don't have to agree to those terms. Okay? So that's a part of this negotiation. I can say, nah, I don't like that. We can't come to an agreement on that. And they would probably change it up just to appease me. Maybe. Another thing is, you know, I'm paying all of the closing costs on this deal. I don't like that. You know, I try to remember like getting flip house number 2 and how smooth that was. And why was that so smooth and this seems so just not smooth? And the reason is because there were no realtors involved. And I've heard that said so many times when you're getting these investment properties, having realtors involved is just not good, let alone having 2 realtors involved. Because that's what I've got involved in this. I've got 2 realtors on the seller's side. So here's how this deal works. I found out yesterday that I'm paying all the closing costs. I said, hey, look, I'm not going for that. So you need to tell me exactly what I'm gonna need in closing, because here's what I'm gonna have to pay. I'm gonna have to pay this dude's realtor 3%. I'm gonna have to pay my lawyer's office, whatever their fee is gonna be, probably like $1,500, maybe even $2,000 in closing. And then I've gotta pay the wholesaler slash realtor who has dropped his commission I've got to pay him this $4,000 wholesaler fee, which I told him yesterday. I said, yo, your $4,000 wholesaler fee is more than your commission would have been if you were just a realtor on this deal. So the fact that I was even, and I'm willing to pay that. Okay, that's what I'm willing to pay. And my end of the closing, I'm not paying this dude's closing. Like, I'm not doing that. Pay your own way. You're making a substantial profit off of this house. Yo, you pay your own way. Because here's the kicker to this. I'm taking all of the risk. I'm taking a risk on an area that I don't know dick about. There's a 4-bedroom, 1-bath house out there right next to the paper mill. Ain't nobody gonna touch this. That I can get right now for $35,000 and it needs a bunch of repairs. So what? I go get that. I room that house out and make $2,400 a month just off of a house that, you know, we probably put $30,000 into. So we get the house for $65,000 total. There's that potential. I guess where I'm going with all of this is I'm really just not feeling this situation. It's feeling dirty to me. It's feeling ill. And I hate, like, I would hate to go into a deal like this, like where there's already some bad mojo about this. Like, you gotta be like playing bingo with these houses, having all of your little good luck charms and rabbit's foots right there to, you know, you want to go into this thing smooth, because if you go into it already with the headache, well, what the hell is the rest of the deal going to be, or what the hell is the rest of the project going to be like? I keep going into this kitchen and it's too humming up in there for me. What I'm sharing with you guys, the best update that I can give you guys right now is this deal is still barely holding on by a thread. And if today he tells me some ridiculous amount in closing costs, I'm out. And I'll figure it out, whatever. If I lose my earnest money deposit, hey, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna play the games and then to tell me, oh, well, because you can't close until the first week, then he gets till the second week to move his shit out. You know, forget that. I'm not going for that. So I'm looking for other deals. I'm looking for other houses. And I found a boatload, and I've talked to and messaged a bunch of people, and everything is gone just as quick as it's there. So this is a super dirty game. You know what I mean? Not dirty game. It's just a game where you got to have your shit together, ready to move, is the best way that I can put it. There's dudes who got realtors in their pockets. Like, as soon as the deal hits the market, they're going to find out before even then. There's dudes who got the wholesalers on lockdown. Like, there's dudes who definitely are getting the insider info before you're seeing it on, you know, listed. And again, if you're seeing it listed, that already means there's a realtor involved, and well, I've explained how that's been so far. So the short of it, 9 minutes into filming this, is we're just in limbo. I know there's a lot of people who said, Joe, this is a horrible idea. Joe, you're gonna lose everything. Maybe. I respect your opinion. I don't like hearing that, because that just makes me second guess all of this even more. And sometimes you gotta go against the grain to, hey, to make the bigger waves, right? But I will keep you guys posted as to what develops with that, whether I am in or out, and I should hear something pretty shortly. I'm gonna get this day underway. Really all I got going on is a haircut, do some shit around the house. We got family coming in this week, and yeah, not a whole hell of a lot going on. Bored out of my mind, looking for something to do, because we gotta be doing stuff. I don't like this just doing nothing. But I'll see what this day takes us and share with you when we get there. All right, I'm on my way to go get a haircut right now, or at least try to get a haircut, and I figured I need gas, so let me go ahead and stop at the 7-Eleven where I ran into Cherry at, and just see what's going on up here. Wow, look at that 30-day tag right there. That's nice. All right, let's see what's happening up here. All right, just got gas, and it was kind of quiet when I pulled up here, and then it got a little chaotic up here. What's interesting, well, not interesting, kind of scary to be honest, is right here, right where I live at, they literally just had a shooting, I think 2 days ago, involving like two 14 and 15 year olds. A 14 and 15 year old both got shot. I think one of them got killed, and looked like they got shot because they got it on camera, these two people running away by some young ass kids too. So anyways, didn't see Cherry up here, so I guess I could always stake this place out, but I'm not really pressed on it right this second. We'll see, maybe. Cause you had a bad day, you take a deep breath. Damn it. All right, I'm just leaving getting a haircut. I think I got me a bad one. I don't necessarily know. but I'm not too hopeful about this. The woman was talking me to death, and I mean, she was a nice woman, but I think I ended up with a haircut that I'm not too happy about. You know that the stylist probably isn't too confident in what they've done neither when they hurry up and rush you out of the seat, and you don't even really look at what they've done. Now, I could have looked at what they did, but what good would that have done? I probably would have just been like, oh, nah, that ain't right. Can you put that back? You can't, so ain't no need in crying over spilt hair. I'm gonna swing by the flip house real quick, just check on things. I'm also gonna go swing through a neighborhood. Crack Rock is the neighborhood I like to refer to it as. It's a neighborhood where a lot of flipping is taking place at. There's one house out there that I'm somewhat interested in, not all that much. And just see what's shaking out there. See what kind of flips are taking place, and see how this neighborhood is turning around. I haven't been out this neighborhood since back in the day when Joe used to frequent with the Crack Rocks. I'm kidding. I haven't been out this neighborhood for a boatload of years, but even back then I was still up to no good. So let's go check out what's going on out this neighborhood, and possibly at least go ride by the house that I'm interested in. I can't get a tour of it today. Maybe we will be doing some touring of potential flips, some more tours of potential flips this week. We'll just have to see. Still haven't heard anything back also from the realtor on the big mansion house. It's noon. I don't know what's going on with that, but the longer we prolong this, the more I'm leaning toward trying to weigh the pros and cons in this thing, and there's a lot of cons, it seems like. All right, let's go see what's going on out this neighborhood. All right, folks, welcome to Crack Rock. That's the name of the neighborhood. Bing. So, not the greatest neighborhood, that's for sure, but they've done a lot out here trying to build this place up. And I think this is the road that I need. Welcome to Craddock. So one thing that we'll see out here is we'll definitely see tons of dumpsters and a lot of flipping taking place. And I know that a lot of flipping is taking place. They're tearing shit down and building brand new. Up in there, I feel like I looked at that house. Maybe not. Brand new, brand new, brand new. A lot of stuff taking place out here. A lot of brand new. All right, so this house that I'm interested in is, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Kind of looks like that damn house right there, but that's not it. 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and they want $149,000 for that house. That's a little on the steep side, because you figure if you got to put 40 or 50,000 into it, you're at 190. What are you really going to turn around and sell that for? I mean, 190 is really the high end of the 3-bedroom, 2 baths in this area. Just even thinking about that, knowing that this house needs a bunch of repairs. Wow, that whole street is brand new right there. Knowing that this house needs a bunch of repairs, it's not worth it. This is her right here. That would be her right there. Nice brand new looking one right next to it. The street is not too bad. Again, back in the day, and it probably still is like that to a certain degree, this neighborhood was not good. Not a good neighborhood. You had a lot of gang activity, a lot of drug activity out here, and this was just nowhere where you really wanted to be at. But you got work trucks all out here, shit just getting torn down all up out here, and looks like brand new HVAC going up in there. That's for sale right there. Another thing to mention about this neighborhood, major thing that I might want to steer clear of it for, is the fact that it is a historical zone. So can't even imagine what that would be like to try to mess with. But this neighborhood is a possibility. They got a duplex for sale out here as well. Kind of driving for dollars right now, but this is a historical neighborhood, so I don't even know what that would be like in terms of permits. I know you got to go through the zoning department. Damn, I can't remember who you got to go through, but you got to like file the permits twice, once with the city and once with something else, maybe. I don't know, don't quote me on that. Tore this down, they're getting ready to build brand new right there. Good for that. That's about the best that you can do in this neighborhood, is tear down and build brand new. I guess it doesn't look too bad. Thought it looked kind of crazy. All right, so it's lunchtime. Joe's getting ready to eat some corn dogs because we try to do it frugal, especially when we got big deals in the works. Update time. So I've come to the decision, and the decision is, and the thought on this, that there's nothing out there. Ain't no flips out there for real. So fuck it. Damn, my nose is so red. I got a zit right on the inside of my nose, and it hurts so bad. I look like I've been doing cocaine, and I haven't been. The best deal out there, if it's even a deal at all, is that big monstrosity of a house, and that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do that. So, God, I can't even take myself serious if it's the haircut or the nose. So here's what we got. We're gonna wait on the title search to come back. We're gonna get an inspection over there. Just tell me that that exterior wall is not gonna collapse on me. And tell me that we don't owe a shit ton in taxes. We got the seller willing to pay his own closing, so that's good. He's gonna move up the date that he's gonna have his stuff up out of there to the date of close, so long as I can provide proof of funds as soon as possible, which I will be able to provide a proof of funds a week, almost a week prior to us actually closing on the house. So good deal there. Yeah, we're gonna do the big house. Why not, right? What could go wrong? Everything. Everything could go wrong. I have to do this house, okay? Like, I have to. It's so big, and everybody's like, oh my God, Joe, you're never gonna be able to do it. I have to do it for the sake of all the naysayers, right? It'll be entertaining, that's for damn sure. In terms of the permit process out there, not sure if I've explained that to you guys. I've already looked into that. They will let a homeowner pull a permit out there, whereas in this city, they will not. You have to be a licensed contractor to pull the permits. So I can pull a building permit, no big deal. We're gonna go into this house and we are gonna play house if we go through with this deal. We'll go in there, we'll look at things, we'll say, hey, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and we'll see where we end up by the time it's all said and done. That's where I'm gonna end this for today. I've kept looking, and I don't know, I'm trying to pay attention to the signs, the haircut, the nose. Damn, that shit looks bad. I'm gonna need to get some of my wife's makeup. Oh yeah, there was a dead cardinal on the back deck of the other flip house when I went over there and checked on that place. So I don't know if that was a sign neither. Looks like all signs are pointing toward yes though. So, big old mansion flip, or halfway house, or rooming house, or YouTuber / TikTok house. Here we come. How flexible, I mean, we're talking about like Stretch Armstrong at this point. How flexible is it to be able to say, I'm getting ready to attempt to flip a mansion twice the size of the house I currently have. It's gonna end up nicer than my house. I might actually end up moving into that and selling this. Yo, no, I'm kidding. We wouldn't make no money off of this. All right, I'll look forward to the comment section because I know it's gonna be, that's dog food over there. It's gonna be good.